What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. We're looking at Bitcoin today on the daily time frame. If you remember, we looked at the... Oh, sorry about that. Let me sort that out. Press flow on top. There we go, I should stay now. But yeah, thank you for supporting the channel yesterday, watching that long video. If you're new to the channel, every day we make a Bitcoin and quant video. Yesterday we only covered Bitcoin because it's so important. We covered over 7 different indicators that signaled the bottom. We went through them in extreme detail. But I just want to bring you over to one of them just to summarize that this kill shot indicator, which I bought about 2 years ago, has signaled that this monthly candle over here was the bottom, and likewise it signaled this top and this top absolutely exactly. We have previous bear market low right there. We have here major pullbacks on crypto. It was telling us to take some profits. So basically what I was saying in the video yesterday, and this is only one of all the indicators. So basically over here, when we're under a previous all-time high and sell signals start flashing, it's because a major correction is coming for crypto. So with crypto going down, with Bitcoin going down 30%, your altcoins would go down 50% plus. Here down 40%, so your altcoins would have done like 60%, 70% plus, guys. So over here, same thing, you had a signal over here in this bull run, still below the high. So it's just basically saying take profits because there's going to be a big dip. This is a fake out. We're not breaking the high yet. We're not breaking this wick yet. This is a fake out. And then look, you went down 55% for Bitcoin. So for crypto, yeah, just imagine minus 70% for altcoins. So here, this is signaling the bottom, just like over here, it signaled the top with a percentage drop of 74%. And this one over here, even with just one robot agreeing, you can see it did go down 56%. So 4 indicators actually agreeing. How much are we actually going to go up? Because at the moment, we've actually only pumped 24%. So we do anticipate more, as history proves, data proves. Look at Abby in the background. Little pea head. You look so far away. She's just chilling on the sofa before she goes to work. But yeah, if we zoom into the daily, please like today's update. I hope, and obviously make sure to go check out yesterday's video. There's so much value in there, completely for free for you guys. So over here on the daily, if we just turn on the drawings now, we can see this green support. This is the previous all-time high, and I've tried to make a range now. So my range high is personally this wick over here, because when we actually hit it, hit this resistance, you came back down to this green support, which was the previous all-time high, before continuation of failing to close above that. Then when we came up, I knew that this was going to be a fake out, so we come back to support. And yesterday we had the CPI data. Make sure you're following my Twitter, because that is where I'm posting yeah, that's why I'm posting stuff about. So for example, yesterday we had a bullish cross on the daily time frame for quant, which is something that we don't see often on the daily time frame. So it's something that we really need to focus on. Just need to hold those EMAs, that new bullish cross. But here, this was a failed descending triangle, even with the CPI data coming out. It failed to close below. You were below, bearish, you were bearish with the new inflation data. But I think, why did it not have such severe effects? You know, potentially they're still going to come, but why did it not have such an immediate effect? Potentially because too many eyes are on it now. It's too obvious now. Whereas before, for the last so many months or so, probably no one was looking at the CPI data. And that comes out every single month. And I bet no one was watching it for a very long time. Now, absolutely every single person on Twitter yesterday was like, CPI data coming out. Oh, And then not all, but a lot of people in the comments as well of my video saying, when is the CPI? When is the CPI coming out? So I think there were just too many eyes on it. And that's why you can see, even though it was meant to be bearish, because of course, when we're talking about data and it has a forecast, right? And if it's worse than the forecast, if it's more than the forecast, so let's say they forecasted only 1.1% increase in inflation, but it goes up 1.3%. See, that would be greater than the forecast. So that would mean that if it's greater than the forecast, if the actual inflation is greater than the forecasted inflation, then that's obviously going to be, you're going to see some strength in dollar, basically. Now, well, I couldn't find the chart. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So now, yeah, basically this descending triangle failed, and you can see it's actually become some sort of double bottom now. So where it was actually a descending triangle, you're coiling up to break down and meet the technical target. And guys, the technical target wasn't even lower than this low, and you need to go below this low, 18.6k, to actually head lower, and you actually failed even with this super bearish news. Why is it not working? Oh, sorry, didn't mean that. So why is this bearish pattern not playing out? Obviously, we're in a bear market, we're in a downtrend, so usually bearish patterns should work. What shouldn't be working is bullish patterns. Just like over here, we had, let's go to the daily. Just like over here, we had this double bottom, and then it broke out, broke the neckline, came and back tested it, but couldn't put in that higher high, and you broke the neckline, and you invalidated the double bottom. Why did this happen? Because this is in a downtrend. So in a downtrend, as soon as you lost this low, you put in a new low. Now we are in a downtrend. So if a bullish pattern now appears in a downtrend, it's not gonna work. So now we move that understanding, or whatever you want to call it. We move this process to over here. I've forgotten the word. Abby, can you help me?
What?
No, never mind. But I just forgot a word. Sorry. I just forgot a word. But we bring that process, whatever that thinking, that thought process down here, and obviously, if we're in a downtrend, bullish patterns shouldn't work, and bearish patterns should work. So, and we just flip what we've just said. You see how bullish patterns don't work in a downtrend? Well, in an uptrend, bearish patterns should not work. So, if in an uptrend bearish patterns don't work, why are we now seeing bearish patterns not working? Because we're in an uptrend, literally, guys. We have an M pattern over here. This is your neckline, right? So, from the highest body close back to the neckline, this is your technical target. We're in a downtrend. We're in a bear market downtrend. So bearish patterns should work, correct? Well, why didn't we meet the target here? You can see clearly we did not meet the target when we're in a bear trend. So shouldn't bearish patterns be targets be met? The only reason that it wouldn't be met is because you're not in a downtrend anymore, my guys. But here we see another descending triangle, bearish pattern in a downtrend apparently, in a bear market apparently. So why is it not panning out then? With the CPI data, with inflation higher than expected, greater for that, which is greater for the currency, which means that dollar should be strengthening. Why is it not? So you see, it's because we are in an uptrend. You got a low, you got a higher low, and even with the CPI data, you got a higher low. I want to show you that it did not meet the targets. From the high to the low, break the low, did not meet that target. Where is that target? That target, even if it met the target, is still higher than that low. If we met this technical target out of the M pattern, that target is still a higher low. So even if you met the bearish pattern's targets, the bears are fucked regardless, and they just don't want to believe it. It's so funny. They were creaming their pants yesterday, weren't they? Don't fall for the trap. We're gonna go down. Like when we started going up, don't fall for the trap. We're gonna start flushing out. And then I saw on Twitter, once we lose 19k, that's when it all starts. Once we lose 19, well, we did lose 19k. Where did it go? It went up. I thought these guys saying once we lose 19k, we're losing 17k. What happened to that? We did lose 19k. Where's that happening? Where's the lower low that these guys have been talking about? Where is it? All I see is a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, and still a higher low, even with this stupid data coming out that's meant to make dollar stronger. So I'll leave that with you guys today. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get this video to 75 likes, push for 100. Let's get to 3k subs. We're so close. I think it's like 20 subs now. Come on, guys. Let's do this week. Forget about the end of the month. Let's get there this week. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace. We're bullish.